2012. There's a lot being said today about 2012. In reality, this was already foreseen as a major change. We've all heard about the Mayan prophecies. And we also know the scientific discoveries of the sun flares, and how the entire cosmic atmosphere is being changed by these flares, and especially the planet Earth. Now, humanity as cells of the planet are responding to this acceleration of light. Light is an intrinsic part of matter. It is the center of matter. And light is led by, or let's say, it is activated by consciousness in a human being. The cell is composed of a nucleus of light, or point of light, and around it, everything that moves in the sense of atoms and photons and everything else corresponds to the denser aspects of the planet that we're incarnating. But we are leading, we're qualifying this matter. We're qualifying the energies of our bodies and of this earth by our experience, by the experience of consciousness within matter. This is what is shaping it. Now, this is a critical time in our history because we are shifting from one gear to another. In a sense, it is the very end of a dominance of the logical linear mind and the beginning, or let's say the subtle influences, the perfume of what is to come. It's not something that happens from one day to another. It is something that has already begun. It is being very much now, with all the wars, with all the changes, with all the demands, that we look at ourselves economically and politically, that we clean up our acts individually and collectively, is an influence of this acceleration of the light. Now we can see this, and some people say it is a negative influence. We can see this from that optic, or we can see it from the optic of consciousness. Either we are matter, or we're consciousness, or we grow up and we begin to see ourselves as both, because we have to do our work as a conscious living being within matter. And it is for this moment, it is for that experience that we've taken on a body. So, 2012 marks the beginning, the end of a lot of illusion, a lot of manipulation in yourself and in humanity. It is the beginning of consciousness in yourself. It begins by yourself. It begins by the intimate, how you live and vibrate within your body, your feelings, and your world. And then it spreads unto other people. In this position, I would say that in this moment in time, I would say that women are extremely instrumental in this change, and the receptivity of men to women, which is already happening, is going to determine how fast and how deeply we go into this. It is not a superficial change. It has to do with your state of being, management, your responsibility to self, your everyday living existence. For those who do not, let's say, embrace the more esoteric language or the more esoteric way, or what we are called, it is simply living, being happy, being truthful, being aware, embracing more than yourself, looking at the qualities of life in a more deepening experience. That's what 2012 is about. It's about you and who you've always been. It's about you and who you can be. And you know that you can be that, although you may not yet know how.